Okay, so what we have here today is it's another day. I've got this ATV off of here. Thanks, Nick, for coming by so I could try that ATV out on this ramp, which worked extremely well. However, we did get a lot of grease and stuff, transmission and diff fluid on the lift, so I had to clean all that off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this Aprilia Mille on here, and I'm going to attempt to use this wheel chock. I've never used this wheel chock before. And we'll see how that works. I do know once you get it on there and you're ready to pull it off, that the bike will essentially shoot off of the lift when you go to get it off of the lift. But I need to change the oil, and I might change the clutch slave cylinder seal that's inside of that bike. It's starting to break down. So I'll get this moved out, hopefully get this on here and see how this front wheel chock works on this. So. Well, as you can see, I had a little difficulty getting it up on the lift. I'm gonna say once it hit that back part of the ramp there, I actually got it in a little bit of grass when I turned it around, which made the back tire slick. But this front wheel chock works. I would still brace this down, but it works. I mean, you can tell that bike ain't gonna go anywhere. However, I do see a big problem here with this. Every picture that I have has this bike working on choppers and other bikes, and there's a front end extension piece for extended, basically choppers for extended front ends, or extended swing arm on sport bikes. But I'll show you the problem. And the problem lies right here. Look how much far that is off from being able to use that. And I don't believe the way that's made I can swing that around. I'll have to look at the other piece. I might be able to turn that piece around, but I don't think I can the way it's made. So, for a sport bike, that's kind of an issue, because I kind of bought it for the roller style here, because most of these bikes are about the same length. But, we'll just see what happens. I may not have that installed properly, but I'm pretty sure I do, because the lift handle is always in the back on these, so you can just pull it out. So that's kind of a bummer. And the front end extension piece that goes on the front here that would go out, I know for a fact is going to make this way too long to where that back tire will never work there. But what I'll do is I'll strap this down and see how the pump works. Up we go. Well, and as you can see, this bike is well off the ground. Like I said in one of the previous videos, I have a really hard time with this garage where I'm just so screwed on the space on this garage. But this is really going to help me move faster. It's going to help me be more efficient. And I'm getting a little bit older, and I do have back and knee problems from all the off-roading that I've done in my younger age. So this is really going to help me out. I mean, this is all accessible, and then I could lower it down. The rear plate not being able to spin, I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal, but I probably I'm going to have to put the extension on just for the fact of the rear spools. Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Hey. Because it tripped it. I've got the scan tool. I think so. Yeah, just get the battery. Just tell them to replace the battery. I mean, that's the only thing it could be. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. Mom's having problems with her car. Another reason why I haven't been able to move away. She had problems this morning and called me, and I went over there immediately. But you know, the woman's 70 years old. But I'll show you on the back here, because I have the pit bowl stands, and you really need to be able to use it on the back just to raise it, the back end of it. Now with these pit bowl stands, I'm probably not going to be able to get the leverage that I need to come out farther, because there's only so much room here on the end. So the front extension piece is probably going to be necessary to be put on. Yeah, what I'll do now is I will unload it and show you how the bike will shoot off of there, and show you how I lower it, and then pretty much I'm done. So, you know, hopefully if you're going to buy this lift or Titan lift, I'm going to be honest with you, I would go with this hydraulic lift over the air lift, and I would go with the 1500 with these extra foot panels for the ATV if you have the space. When I came in and loaded it, I don't know if you saw it, but my feet, I actually had somewhere to put my feet when I didn't get it all the way loaded on the wheel chock. And the price difference, it is a little more expensive, but if you're spending the money on this type of lift anyway, you're not really worried about it. If you just want something real cheap, like from Harbor Freight, I've used those before, but so far I've been pretty happy with this Titan lift, especially after we got that ATV on there. So we'll get this unloaded, and I just want to thank you for watching, and check out the links below. And everybody that buys AMSoil, thanks a lot. I wouldn't have this lift without you. And sign up as a preferred customer, dealer number 554-1460. If you're already buying AMSoil, because that really helps me out, it gives me a little commission money. And if you have any questions, I can be reached on Skype, Facebook, Instagram. Thinking about the Tweeter. Not real sure I'm going to do that. I've already got an account set up, but I haven't released the name. But yeah, hopefully this is really going to help me pursue my passion here. Now remember, this bike's going to shoot off. Now remember, this bike's going to shoot off.